The triangle angle sum theorem. This states that if you have a triangle ABC, so let's label our triangle ABC, our angles in our triangle, so if I had 40, 110 and 30, so we can say that the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B plus the measure of angle C is 180. And we'll check that. So we have 40 plus 110 plus 30 is 180. So this is the angle sum theorem. Okay, so if we have a look at this triangle, we need to prove that triangle ABC, the angle 1, angle 2 and angle 3 are 180. So we're going to do our statement and our reason. And the first thing we always do is what we're given. So we're told the angle ABC, and this is given. And then we can see that we have parallel lines. Okay, so ED is parallel with BC, and this is the parallel postulate. We can also see that angle 4, so this angle here, and we've got angle 2 and angle 5. So we got angle 4, angle 2 and angle 5. They form a line. So they are supplementary. So these are supplementary angles. We can also see in parallel lines that angle 4 and angle 1 are congruent. So angle 4 is congruent to angle 1. They are alternate interior angles, which are congruent. And we can also say that angle 5 is congruent to angle 3. Again, they're alternate interior angles. So angle 5 and angle 3. So you've got angle 5 and angle 3 are congruent. So we can say if angle 4 plus angle 2 plus angle 5 equal 180, because they're supplementary, angles. And we can say that angle 4 is equivalent to angle 1. So we can say that angle 4 is equivalent to angle 1. So I'm going to substitute that. So take that out. Instead of angle 4, I'm going to put angle 1. And we can also say that angle 5 is congruent to angle 3. So I'm going to replace angle 5 with angle 3. And I'm going to have angle 2. So therefore we can say that angle 1 and angle 2 and angle 3 equal 180. So we have proved that angle 1 and angle 2 and angle 3 are 180, which is the angle sum theorem. So this diagram shows the path of a ball thrown by 4 players. Need to find the measure of each angle. So we're looking for the measure of angle 1, angle 2 and angle 3. Now we know that 43, 74 and angle 1 is 180. So we know that 43 plus 74 plus angle 1 is 180, which is the angle sum theorem. So let's do that first. So 43, that is 117. So 117 plus angle 1 is 180. So if I minus 117, angle 1 is 180 minus 117, which is going to be 63 degrees. So we can write in that angle 1 is 63 degrees. Now angle 2. So angle 2. Angle 2 and angle 1 are congruent. These are vertical angles. So we can write here. So angle 2, we know that is going to be equal to 63 degrees because they are vertical angles. And angle 2 is equivalent to angle 1. So this is 63 as well. Now angle 3, this is in a triangle. So we know that 63 and 79 and angle 3 is 180 because that is the angle sum theorem. So if we add them together, 130, 142. So this is 180 minus 142, which is 38. So angle 3 is 38 degrees. Okay, we're going to look at the exterior angle theorem. And what this says is that if you have an angle A and an angle B, and we add A and B together, this is going to equal angle D. So let's have a look. So if angle A is 40 degrees and angle B is 50 degrees, angle D is 90 degrees. So angle A plus angle B is 90 degrees, so that is correct. Okay, we have an example here of a triangle, and we need to find the measure of TQR. So this is T, Q, and R. So we need to work out 2i plus 12. So if we use the exterior angle theorem, we can say that 2y plus 12 is equal to y plus 54. Let's change my pen. So I'm going to minus y from both sides. So I will have y plus 12 is 54. And I'm going to minus 12 from both sides. So I'll have y is equal to 42. So if I substitute this in, this is 42. And my angle, so 2 times 42 plus 12. This is going to be 84 plus 12 is 96. And if I check, y plus 54 is 96. And if y is 52, 96, that is correct.